it had the higher highs already, and right now it's going back down to those lows that
A higher low, and it
right.
could be going up to a higher high right now. That's what it could be doing.
Yeah.
So I got to be mindful of that. But all right, I'm live on this shit. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm like Zay. Today I got somebody with me, just trading with me. So if you hear talking, my bad. I'm already in this trade. I'm not too sure. I was telling him right now in the 15 minute, I see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, possibly back up to the higher high. But I'm trying to trust that with the strategy on this 5 minute chart, we are seeing some respect right here, right? So we've seen rejections here. Oof. The more I look at it, the more I think it's going to push up. I guess it really depends how this next 5 minute finishes. There's two areas though. I wanted to go off the golden zone right here, which I entered the sell. But if we go back to the 15 minute, see, and that's why I think I'm going to keep my stop loss kind of tight. I only have a 0.05 in here. This is another area that price could respect right here is this ILC. Do something like that at the 78%. So it could reject here as well. The right way. So you see the way it's pushing up right here? How it looks like price is just getting pulled up. That's what I'm worried about. So here we got a big rejection, came down, made its way back up, got back on top of the EMAs right here, and now it looks like it's pushing up. Let's see something real quick. Let's see if it rejects this area. If it doesn't, I will take the loss right above this wick right here, and we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm down $86, $87. So we'll see what price gives us. It's not too bad right now, and we'll see if it gives us something that we want. So I do got one position in. The next position will be in at 630. So we'll see what price gives us. But you can see it's somewhat respecting this too. This area right here. So if it's playing right here before 630, I might enter another position up top. So we could take this thing down to the downside. But if we do take the trade, or we're already in the trade, if the trade does decide to go our way, things we got to look out for, has to get through these EMAs right here. These are some roadblocks it has to get through. Yeah, there's a few EMAs, so I'm gonna just go ahead and map them out right now. You can see how it respected the 15-minute 50 EMA, which again worries me when I look at the chart because I think could be just pushing up now. So we'll see right now what the market gives us, but as of now, price does look to be pushing up. Here's the 5-minute. So these are all areas of interest. If price doesn't break these, then we know there's a possibility it just continues to push up. So you see respect being shown here on this 5-minute. It didn't give me much of a signal right now. This is kind of a weird it's not really a reversal candle, but you know, it's kind of an undecisive candle, so we can still see price use this area as support now like it kind of did and push up. So we'll see what the market gives us in the next couple minutes. We're in the trade though. Like I said, if price is sitting up here a little bit longer, I'll probably add a position, but I'm going to wait till 6:30 to kind of show us what it's going to do, and we'll go from there. So look, when you're in the trade, all right, so when I'll say, okay, like I'm not going to put a trade in, but if I say, all right, you know what, I'm going to put a sell in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, put a sell in.
This?
All right, yeah. See if we want to. Okay, yours makes noise, so boom, you're in the trade, right? So that's what we do. You're in a sell right now. Now we're risking, like I said, you're actually got a better position, so you would actually be up here in your trade
On a sell.
on a sell. So you
On
have
a
a better
downtrend.
on a downtrend. So you actually have a better position than I do. So we'll see what happens right here. These next 5 minutes are clear because right now I'm looking at the 5 minute chart. So this candle is going to end right now at 6:25. So this candle has basically 4 minutes, 3 minutes left for it to finish. So it could push up in the next 3 minutes. It could come down in the next 3 minutes. Just depends. That's what I wait for. So right now you're in the sell with me, and we'll see what happens. I like that it's rejecting this area, but still got what 8 minutes till open. So right now this position is down $12, $16. This position is up $1. Yeah. So that's that. So look at my position's down $48 right now. $45.
So it's either a buy or sell.
Yeah.
What does this plus sign do?
That's just to add a trade basically. You can sell right there.
But we don't want to do that.
I mean, you could if you want. I do that from time to time too, but just trying to learn the basics right now. So we'll see if the market gives us what we want. It's still pretty stagnant in this area right now. But yeah. Yeah, so it is pushing up right now. And you see how this candle's changing right now? You see how it's starting to move up?
Yeah.
So now, so usually when you see this, so now that I'm looking at it, I see a little bit more clearly that this is a resistance to support area.
For a higher high?
Well, it's just, well, yeah, for a higher high too and a higher low. So you could see this was resistance, right? Price comes up in here and stops, right? Comes up in here, stops, comes up in here and stops. Then it broke through it, used it as support, used it as support. So this is a key area right here because price stops here on both sides. And look at price came down, retrace, boom, used it as support, right? Boom, used it as support. Broke up again, boom, used it as support, support, support. Then when it came up, boom, resistance, right? Boom, resistance. So now what is it doing again? Using this support. So it could just continue up right here and then take the loss, you know? But it really does have 50 pips to gain, but I don't think I'll wait 50 pips. I'll probably take my loss right here at 35 pips. Because I think if it passes this high, then it's just going to continue going up. So there's no, in my opinion, there's no point in risking an extra 15 pips, which would be like an extra or $75 or something
like that. So there's no good because it's fighting its.
Well, here it's no good.
Stop level. Yeah.
That's actually good. Like you're only down fucking with the 0.1, you're only down $50.
Yeah.
So you're risking $10 a pip and you're only down $50. That's not bad. So
but what I'm saying about the candle thing, it's in that area. The reason why it looks like this is because it's fighting, it's resisting on what it wants to do.
Yeah, basically. So look at. Remember I told you. So it's resistance, yeah. Support, support. So look at it was resistance. Now it's using this support, this area, because it's the same area, right?
So it'll do this support before it does any of that.
Yeah. So now you see how it's pushing up. Yeah. I don't like that. That doesn't look good. But we'll see. Because look at, then it started to do that again. So that's kind of where we're at right now. It's playing with us.
So somewhere in a 15-minute trade, it can have a downtrend like this guy, because it's looking like that.
Well, I'm hoping it will because now we've created lower high because it's lower than that one. This isn't necessarily a lower low, but lower high. And this is a lower low for sure because it broke this low and this low. So lower low, and look at what price is doing. You look at your shit now. See what I'm saying? Shit. And look at the candles coming down. So me, I'm still in the negative because I got a worse position than you. So look at, I'm down $23 right now. Price is a little bit closer instead of me being down 50 or whatever it was before, or 80. So we'll see. All these candles are kind of indecisive though. These ones right here aren't showing me much of shit.
Yeah, because not like the rest of it, because there's a lot of clutter right there.
Yeah, well actually that 1 minute kind of showed me something. So you see this right here? Now we're on the 1 minute chart. So each one of these is now 1 minute. Right? So this candle is going to end in 10 seconds. But what I see is rejection at the 78%, came down, used this blue line, which is the 20 EMA, support, pushed up, then it broke through it. Now look at what it's using the blue line as. Resistance.
Yeah, resistance.
So it touched it, and these are all key factors for us. We want to look at this. So these are all these little lines right here are the 50 EMA. So what price could do right here is touch it and then go up, right? Because you can kind of see on the 1 minute now. Higher, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. You could touch this and push up.
Yeah.
So you gotta always be. So it's just, I know what I'm risking right now. I know that it's possibly still in an uptrend. I'm just trying to fight it. And like I said, 61.8%, see if it comes down. You see how it's kind of pushing up. So it's just, we'll see what happens. And you're going to see at 6:30, we should see a big jump in volatility. You see how it's kind of moving just slow? At 6:30, you're going to see it fucking fly.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll probably jump like 10 pips. Easy. So let's see if it uses it. See, that one jumped up. Boom, we're getting closer to open. Just started up here, came down. Oh no, started here, came up and came down within seconds, right? So we're getting closer to it. You already have a good position in.
Yeah, where can I see my position? Is it this line right here? Or that's the pitch, right?
Those are the pips, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can add it. I don't know how to add it for you.
So where did I put in the trade at? Oh, I just put it in, right?
Yeah. So you put the trade in right here. So we got a minute. All right. Let me see if I can add you. Shit. All right. Shit, that didn't work. Shit's about to start right now. Fuck. I'll figure out how to add it so you can see where you're at. Let's see what I don't like. All right, 6:30 is coming up. Look at 6:29.54. Yeah, look at, see how it's coming down now? But I don't like that because at 6:30, let's see what happens. It might bounce up. Oh, see how it bounced up?
Yeah.
Use this line as support, and then it pushed up. Now I don't like that because look at, now it's coming up on us. So I'm gonna be mindful right here. What's what? Like I said, if price comes up to this, breaks all this. Oh, shit, son! Look at that. One dropped. But it pushed back up. See, it's still using this as support because the candle didn't break through. So we got to see it break through this line right here. Then we got to see it break this low. Then we got to see it break this. Then we got to see it break this. Then we got to see it break this. So these are all roadblocks. That's how I like to look at it. All roadblocks. But look at, now I'm up 139. How much are you up? 205, 240, 250, right?
Shit.
Call live, baby.
$300.
Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. So right now, we're up a good amount. Now we got to see it break this low. I'm going to start taking profit pretty soon. Oh, shit. Let's go. We're up 4 bills. But look at, now it's getting closer to this one. So now we got to see what it's going to do right here. I'm going to take profit just to secure profit. I pulled half my position. That's 200 bucks. So now I've already secured 200, got another 240 floating. But look at how it bounced off this. Use it as support. I don't like that. So I think I'm going to just probably move my stops to break even. I'm at 11,040. I'm going to put my stops at 11,035. And we'll see if it continues down. So now I'm going to zoom out. I don't like the way that 1 minute just finished right now. Did you see that? That shit's crazy, huh?
That was wild.
So look at what it did right here. Tap that, just like it tapped it here, and that flew all the way up. This shit could reverse on us right now, completely.
Yeah.
But we moved our stops 5 pips in the. So when I say move to break even, is what I mean. So you're in at 1145, 1142. When I say move to break even, you hit this little pencil, and then you go 11,040. So now you go 11,040. Now if price comes all the way back up, you're not risking anything anymore. Now if it comes all the way back up and reverses on us, you'll still make $2 or whatever the fuck. But look, now it looks like it's coming up, so I think the trade is dead. My opinion. But we'll see right now.
And breaking even. So when you just did that right now, you did the pencil thing. You did 11. 1101, you said?
11,040 because you're in. I'm just going strictly based off of the price that you're in at. You're in at 11,045 and 11,042, so you got to put your stop loss in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So you're in front of the trade now. So now you got stopped out. Price came all the way back up and reversed on us.
So
I got stopped. Yeah.
It stops it.
Stops it. So now look at price is pushing up exactly what I said it could do. It had to break this, it broke it. It had to break this, and it didn't. So that's why we move our stops to break even and take profit.
Yeah. Okay, and you know how you did all that? Or whatever? How do you take profit?
Okay, so when you take profit, so let's just say it's the same way you close a trade basically. So I think it could be pushing up right now. Who knows? But all right, so you're down 18 bucks. It could come down still, right? Because it broke this. It could come down. But let's say you're in profit right now, right? Boom. Same way you want to close a trade.
Was that a different button?
Yeah, so this is to edit the trade where you want to put your stop loss in at. And this is the check mark is to close it. And then you just hit close with the loss. Or close with profit.
Okay.
But see, look at what it did. Came back up to this area and dropped. But could be using it as support right now.
And that what do you call that, AMA? That's so you're following this right here. That's the part you're actually, excuse me, that's the part you're actually following.
Basically, yeah. So look at how price is respecting this. I like that. So me, I'm gonna risk another little bit right now. Let's see what it does right here. Maybe. Let's see what it does right here. It's in this area. So this little box right here, this is what I'm going off of. So right here is what I'm going off of. Is these two boxes. Because these are my areas of interest right here. So as soon as price came up and touched this, well, look at, as soon as it touched this box, which I got in at, it dropped. As soon as it got up to this box, it dropped. As soon as it got up to this box, it dropped. So look at, now I'm back in the trade, right? I entered another trade, another sell. Boom.
And you can just pull that out. That's
yeah, I could pull that out right now, but I don't want to. I mean, I'll probably.
Not understand it, but
yeah,
I'm just saying, you know. And
so I'm in the trade right now, but look at what it's using again. This area again, it's using it as support. So me, I'm up that for the day. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna move this to break even already. Fuck it. 11,030. 10,950.
And so you're predicting that it's probably gonna
Go down. That's what I'm hoping. Especially with this right here. So we had kind of a break, right? Even on the smaller side, this lower low was broken by this one, which is a confirmation. And now look at, we're up 270, 260, 250. So now with this, if this candle right here finishes strong below this line, like it can't finish on top of it because then it's just going to push up like that. That's not acceptable. This is not a good candle because see how what it's doing now? It's pushing up. But if it finished like this candle, then I know it's going to come down a little more. But since it didn't, bounced off of it, and now it's going up. So the only thing we have now is for it to use these things as resistance and come down. So it has to come right here and then fall off. If it just goes up, then it's just going to go up. So right now, I'm just looking at this right now. So if it comes up, then I'm going to get out the trade.
And so it can go back up to where it's having resistance and then later on come back down.
Yeah. So like that, I don't like that. That's a big push. This candle right here, along with this candle right here, fully engulfing all of them. Fully engulfed all of them. So that doesn't look good. Now that looks like it's going to continue up. Definitely looks like it's going to continue up. And now me, I'm losing money instead. I was up 300 bucks. Now I'm down 50 because price just pushed up like that. So for me personally, I think I'm going to get out the trade because of these two engulfing candles right here. I don't like those. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I like that. I was just about to, I closed one of my positions at negative $22. The other one's up again. So I'm going to make sure that I'm not risking shit. And I'm going to move my stops to break even. I'm in at 1148, so I'm going to put it at 1148. I might lose a couple dollars, but I ain't tripping on that. Okay, it just took me out. And that, I'm going to be done for the day. I'm done now. I'm going to call it. Yeah, that's it.
Call it a day.
Look at it.
So right now it's going up.
Yeah, but look at it. How long were we trading for? Fucking 15 minutes, dog. 20 minutes.
28 minutes.
28 minutes. So let's say in those 28 minutes.
No, I'm lying. Yeah, we started at 6:11. And it's 28 minutes.
Yeah. So I didn't risk as much just because I made that money earlier, right? Overnight.
Yeah.
But in those 28 minutes, I was able to make 200, and I was up what 600. If I would have closed all my positions, that one, and that one, I'd have been up like $6 in those 28 minutes. But I got greedy. So, you know what I mean? And the other reason is I already made 1,000. So I'm like, fuck it, let's see if we can make more.
Oh, okay.
But if I was up just those 600 bucks, I would have took it. Fuck it, that's 600 bucks right there. But now it's going up. See, and that's why you move your stops to break even and all that shit.
And it went up past the resistance, right?
Yeah, the support or the resistance. Yeah, so resistance, and then boom, blew past it. It's still respecting it because look at. Remember I said if it doesn't break this, I think it's still respecting it. Look at what it's doing.
Yeah, it's dropping back down.
So it's still within our confines of what we want. But I don't like this rejection. I don't like this engulfing candle, and I don't like this engulfing candle.
Yeah, because right now
it's showing that it wants to go up.
Yeah.
And look at what it's doing.
It's going up.
So at this point, we already met. So the real trade was right here. This was the real trade. This is where we should have bought. That was the real trade.
Because then it would have did all that all the way up to the top.
All the way up to the top. And that's what I said. Like, I'm trying to go off of what I'm based off of. But that's why I drew out this line. Because I get respect here, respect here, respect here. And then what did it do while we were in the trade? Respect it again. And now look at it. It's going up. So if we want to reverse this and see, okay, where did I go wrong here? All right, well, where I went wrong is exactly what I said, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And look at that is technically a higher high. Even if it's 1 pip, That's a higher high.
Yeah.
So that's a higher high. So now we could expect it to go to the negative 27%, somewhere right here at least, or the negative 61. Truthfully, I expect it to go to this purple line.
Really?
Because that's the daily. So that's what you kind of want to trade as the levels. So I would have liked to have traded this down here.
And bought and then, or no,
sold from up
sold.
here, and then I would have liked for it to come down here, but it's not because we're going against the trend.
Yeah.
So at this point, that's what I'm saying. So we can make money with it going up. We can make money with it going down. It's just a matter of, being aware, being fucking conscious. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. It has to break this. It has to break this. It has to break this. If it doesn't do that, then guess what? Let's take profit and move our stops to break even.
Okay.
So, but look at the real trade was probably this. So let's draw the Fibonacci out from the most recent low, boom, to the most recent high, boom, 50%. So kind of did, kind of didn't. Yeah, touched it a little bit, I guess. So look at this ILC right here. Isn't really an ILC. But let's go to the 30-minute and see if it's a 30-minute ILC. So go to the 30-minute chart, boom. Now look at, we draw out this ILC right here. This is a clear ILC. Golden zone, because it's in the 61.8, 70%. We're going to turn this gold, and it's a buy, so I like turning it green, the edges around it. Let me zoom out. And this was the real trade, and this is where I fucked up. So here's the real trade. Price came down, retraced into this level, and if we would have taken it the right way,
and bought there,
and bought here, we would have made 123 pips. So with your 0.05 and 0.05, if you never took any profit, you would have made 1,200 bucks right there. Because you're risking $10 a pip, 10 times 123. And then we would have only risked this low, right? So we go below the low. So we would have risked basically, what is that? $420 to make 1,200. And that's a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. So we would have risked 42 pips to hit 120. Well, I would say go higher, 27%. That would be the trade. But look at it's coming down
and
again.
So you said you would have took the trade here.
Yeah, basically. That's what we should have done.
Yeah.
But this was at 4:30 in the morning. But what I should have did was see this rejection at this level. And then when we're waiting, like, okay, now that we're up at 6 a.m., we got to wait for price to come down to this level here, which is the 15-minute, because it respected it here, then we waited for it to come down here, and then we would have bought here. But this would have been the first precursor. This would have been the first confirmation, pre-confirmation to take this trade. That's how I would have looked at it. These rejections at this golden zone would have been the reason I took the trade here. But, it is what it is. But look at what price is doing again.
It's going back down.
It's going back down. There's a lot of sellers in the market. But what I'm expecting, if it should respect this area and push up, is what I'm expecting. Well, actually, look at this candle right here. Huge rejection wick. So, boom, all the way to here. That's a huge rejection. Now it's coming back down. So if it breaks through this, then it has to break through this again.
And which is, that's why you have to be on.
That's why you have to be on it, because it could go up and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm up 1,200 bucks. It's going to go up to 27%.
30 seconds later.
30 seconds later, you're fucking down all the way to $12. Seriously.
Yeah, no.
It's seriously, that's why I take profits.
Yeah.
Because I know, dog, trust me, I've been up, when I was in the garage doing this shit, I've been up $1,000 bucks.
It went all the way up to 400 bucks, and now it's dropping all the way back down
to negative 400 bucks.
Yeah.
And now it's dropping down.
Yeah.
So, and look it
and
looks like it's gonna break through
in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to stay on top. That's why it's nothing to play with, dog. Like, you got to stay on top of it for sure. And look at this is what it did on the 1-minute chart. Got up to the, see, I don't even remember what the zone was right here. Got up to that zone, tapped it, fell off. So now, what would I be looking for here? But look at what it did. Exactly what I said, right? It gets in this area, respects it, and pushes up. That's what I would expect. But we'll see. It looks like it's pretty stagnant right now. But yeah, dog, that's it.
Damn. And then you see, so right now I'm at this, and for me to stop that, stop loss just goes right here.
So
And
if you want to put your stop loss in and say, I will not lose more than, so I'm down $150, right? I'll put my stop loss. I just should do it like that. It's weird. Wait. So technically, you want to put your stop loss above that 11,092. So you'd be risking 80 pips based on the position that you're in. 11,092. And then look at it's still technically coming down.
mm-hmm.
So you were down 180, now you're down 90, 80, 85.
That's a big candle.
Yeah. So let's say we sold again, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is all demo, my bad, guys. Right? So now you're up 30, 46 on this position. See how it's moving, how volatile it is? Mm-hmm. So now it has to finish through here. If it doesn't, if it just pushes back up, it's not valid. It's not valid. But as of now, it's good. Still a minute left, 2 minutes left on this candle. But it looks all right. So let's say, okay, it's coming down, it's coming down. Okay, cool, we're in profit now, totally. Positions are in profit. I want to take profit, so take profit off that top position.
Like that?
Yeah. Close profit. So now you secured $21 on that. Let's just say.
Okay. If I want to, and this is a buy rate, and this is a sell.
This is a sell. So it's selling, it's coming down. Look at that. So this was a fake out right here. There's a lot of people.
You fucking called it, Dick.
That's what I said, Dick. So that's what I'm saying. Like and with indices, I had to learn the hard way, dog. So look at you're up 200 right now. So if you're comfortable with that, you could take that out. But I would hold it because it looks like it's coming down. Well, actually, take partial profit. So if you want to take partial profit, go to there. Then you go -1. And you could say, all right, I'm going to take $80 out. So now you just have a 0.03. You secured another $80. So now that's $100 secured. And why do we take profit? Because it's at this key level right here where there's rejection, 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 rejection. So that's why we took some profit. Now we hold the rest to see if it goes down.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. When I say break even, like, all right, move your stops to break even. You're in at
so
11.
That thing just dropped off.
All the way right now. Yeah. And that's why I stay away, because you can get caught up in the mix like, oh shit, it's going to buy. Let's put buys in. You put buys in, you're up. Boom. Reverses on you. And then you just lost.
But right now, in a downtrend like that would be a good time to buy.
It could be, but the way this is looking, I wouldn't even buy. Right now, I wouldn't buy.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because this is showing, this one candle right here shows me a lot. Like, okay, there's a lot of sellers in the market, right? And you can kind of see how it's moving. So this is, each of these is 1 minute. So in 1 minute, it dropped all this. Second minute, boom. Third and fourth minute, boom. Fifth minute, boom. So you see how it's using this area of support again?
Yeah.
But I think what it would do is come up to here,
drop it,
and then fall. So what we could see is it come up. Come up to this point. And then go down. This is what we could see. Now, because look at this low was broken by this low. Right? Mm-hmm. So these are all, like if I was in the trade, I'd be like, okay, now I'm waiting for it to retrace a little bit and then come down. That's what I'd be waiting for. Or it just comes down from here. It doesn't have to come all the way back up here.
Yeah.
But if you're in like you're in, just fucking hold it. You know, move your stops to break even, and that's that.
It's 12/17, 2004.
Oh, my bad. That's my phone. Oh, shit.
Okay, I got it. So right now it is going up.
Yeah. And And it could just push up on us, right? Because this is a key area, but I wouldn't put a buy in right here just because I know that it looks like there's a look at what it's doing right now. It's coming down, right? So I wouldn't put a buy right there personally. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. It's about making money though.
Yeah, it's hard to close down. Man. You know what I mean? I'll take what happened. You know what I mean on that. If it was, you know what I mean.
So that's what I'm saying. And then, like, I wanted to start that account today, but I was like, let me start it tomorrow because there's going to be more volatility tomorrow.
Okay, more people on, more people.
Yeah, like this is kind of like it's kind of stagnant because it's just we're 6:30. 6:30 is right here. So basically, it's been in this zone for 22 minutes, right? Just bouncing and playing. So
that's the same chart, right?
Yeah, it's the same chart, but you're on the 15 minute. I'm on the 1 minute.
Oh, okay,
yeah. But see, look at what it did.
Yeah, and it's a big drop.
Yeah. So before, I was the type of guy to be like, oh, we're in an uptrend, let's buy. But I've just off experience, dog, I know, okay, now it looks like it's coming down. And where did I want it to come down to? Down here, right? And look at, I wish I would have left my trade in there. Right? So what this is called, remember I told you, it would need this much space. It would need 50 pips, at least, right? Because once it comes up here, it's invalid. It would have took me out. So this is called stop hunting. So what the market makers did is they said, okay, all you motherfuckers have your stop loss here at 53 pips. All right, we're going to go at 55 pips and take all your money, and then we're going to go back down. Because you got to remember, it's you against the market. You know what I mean? Against the banks. So the banks know, okay, we're about to trap everybody. Trap. Boom. Reverse on them. So we had the right trade.
Oh, it's dropping, man.
Like if you would have left it in, you'd be up like a grip of money right now. You'd be 92 pips. You'd be up with that 0.05, 450 bucks. Damn. Because it's 5 times 90.
Yeah, 5 times.
But look at it, doing exactly what I wanted it to do.
So it's going to drop to 50 pips because look at that thing.
I mean, it could stop. It could stop right here. But look at, since it's broke that low, now I know it's coming down even more. And also it's an M pattern, which now I know it's coming down even more. So it's all patterns and structure, dog. That's why it's all experience, patterns, and structure, dog. That's it.
Yeah. So you know it's gonna come back down to this area.
I have a good idea.
It's already there.
Look at, so we'll just back out to the 15-minute chart.
Wow, that's a big drop, dude.
So look at, and this is one 15-minute candle. There's still 5 minutes in it, but I think it could come down to here, 194 pips. It's possible.
If it drop,
yeah. If it doesn't break this, it already broke this, and look at what it already broke. Remember I showed you respect. That's why we took a little bit of profit. That's why I do what I do. I take a little bit of profit here, and then it'll come back up. Then I might add a position, and then it'll come back down. But since it broke this high, I'm going to stay away. I just don't want to risk it. You know what I mean? Just leave it, because I'm already up for the day. There's a chance because it broke this high, came back to create a higher low, and then push up. I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
But it did exactly what I wanted it to do, which is, what, it's up 81 pips now, 80 pips now, which if we held our positions, we'd be up. I could have closed at 8 bills. Like, fuck it, boom, boom, boom. You know? But it is what it is. At this point, fuck it. What it did was stop hunting.
So right now it's dropping.
Look at that shit.
That's nuts.
And that's the trade I wanted. But what it was doing was, oh, you move your stops to break even? Let me go take that out. Oh, you move your stops to break even? Let me take that out. Because they don't want you to make money. They make money off of your losses. So that's what it is.
Damn.
But that's exactly what I wanted, right?
Yeah.
Called it down. But it's just, sometimes you got to get through the mud first. Didn't get through the mud at that point. But that's solid right there. 30 minutes, I wish I would have held, but that trade from yesterday made me be like, fuck it, I'm good. Or from overnight, like, fuck it, I'm good. I don't want to get under 1,000, because then I'll be pissed at myself. Like I'm up 1,000 and then I fucking take some losses. I'm like, fuck, nah, I only made, not only, but I was up 1,000.
So, so at the end of the day, where do you think it's gonna end? It's.
I think it would come down to this blue line right here. That's the 4 hour. So I
So,
played levels. So when I told you what's helped me to hold my trades a lot longer, I bought that course. This purple line, that's a daily supply and demand area. So this is a small one, resistance and support, that's supply and demand. This is a daily supply and demand. This light blue one, this is a 4 hour. So the 4 hour chart, supply and demand, right? And then this red line is actually just a red line that a small support and resistance line I created over here. But whatever. But you see, each of these lines means something. You see how price respects these lines?
mm-hmm.
That's why they're key levels, key areas. Boom, boom. So look at this red line. Look at what it's doing. All the way. Oh, there's a different one. This red line down here. Support, support, right? So look at what price is doing. So what price could do technically, actually, is come down right to this 1 hour. I didn't even notice this. And bounce off of this shit. Bounce and go up. So I would take profit right there at 124 pips. That's what I would do. But look at that.
That thing is dropping.
Sucks because we were in it. I was willing to hold it, but it just kept taking me out. So once it takes me out a couple times, I'm gonna just stay away. Fuck it. And I actually just read something about people moving their stops to break even too fast. Blah 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 blah. So I'm one of those people who moves my stops to break even too fast.
I'm gonna practice on this.
If we just watch the videos that I had, what I would say, dog, is go on this website, TradingView, and just fucking look at structure. Oh, higher high, higher low, higher high.
I was in the car, I was looking,
higher
and
high.
I was like, it looks like it's gonna go up.
So
You know what I mean?
technically, yeah, but technically, this could still go up. Technically,
yeah,
because on the bigger time frames, on the 1 hour time frame, it's still respecting a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low,
higher high.
And then it could go up technically still. But I wouldn't bet my money on it. But and like I said, we're done. We missed the move. The move is done.
Yeah, the move's done, but you can see the.
Yeah, you can see how it's moving. But look at. Let's see if we do this. Now look at where it's at. So when I'm in a sell, I always look for things. I always look for buys when I'm in a sell because I want to know where it reverses. So this is golden zone area. So let's see what it does. It can hit this and fly up.
Yeah.
So just remember this area where it's at right now, the price, and let's see what it does. Like later on today.
And the motherfucker dropped.
We would have been at, what is this?
Nice couple hundred.
124 pips. I would have been happy with that. Most of my trade would have been out already. I would have probably had a .01 runner. And look at, let's see the other trade that I took, the US30. I was in up here, and I pulled at 200 pips. I was in at the very top. And that shit is down 400 pips right now. So if I would have left that in, I would have been up 2,500 for the day. If I would have just left it in. But me, I'm like, oh shit, don't get greedy. It's fucking. If I'm asleep and I wake up to $1,000, I'm pulling it. I don't care. You know what I mean? Any money, really.
Yeah.
I'm pulling that shit because I was asleep and I made this. You know what I mean? So this is the other trade that I took right here.
All right, so that candle's done. So it's moving on back up then now, right?
It's just a retracement, yeah. But I think there's a lot of sellers in the market. You can see it right now.
Yeah.
Look at everything. Look at all these. These are all different pairs. So SPY's down. NASDAQ's down. US30's down. Let's see if crypto's up. Stocks are down. Apple, Tesla, Netflix.
Everything's down.
Oil's down. Gold and silver are up, obviously. Ethereum's down. Bitcoin's down. So all these things are down right now. So yeah. But see, we're done. And that's what I'm saying. Like, That easy. Even if you fall on, let's say with the 200K account, because I was with what 10K in my account or whatever. With the 200K account, that 200 that I made will be 2,000 on a bad day. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dog. And we could have made with the 200K account, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but we could have made 10 racks, 12 racks. That's why I say you just got the 200K account. I got the 200K account, so I'm gonna start doing it. We gotta pass the challenges. But I want you to learn how to fucking press the buttons, so I don't have to babysit you.
I know how to press buttons. I know how to. What? Fine, I got you. I got you. What?
But look at this right here.
11.40. I got you.
Look at here's different. Different chart, 1 hour, but it broke through the purple, which is the daily, and it broke under the 50 EMA. So now I fully expect this to use this as resistance and come back down. I fully expect that. Why? Because this low broke this low, and not only did it break this low, it broke this low by 1 pip.
So you think it'll shoot up maybe halfway and then come back down?
No, I think it'll stay right here. It's not gonna. It'll probably come up to here at most and come down, in my opinion.
And be with that low.
Yeah, or it could come up to this level and fall, but it's gonna fall because it broke these lows. And just keep it simple. That's how I like to do it. Okay, boom, it broke this low by 1 pip. Let's keep it simple. So look it. I'll show you some dude who made. This dude made 77 racks this morning, right?
See, we just built their.
But he has a $2 million account. Yeah. So he doesn't even risk shit. He risks, I don't even know what 77% is of 2 million. What is that?
It's not even 77%.
Well, nah, it's like point.
It's actually like
2%.
7.7%.
It's 2%, right? Of 2 million? Hold on, let me see.
If you made $70,000
off a $2 million account,
so then that's a 3.
Hold on, 2 million minus
2.7.
Oh no, 10%. No, not 10%.
He made 77. Let's say he made 80,000 off 2 million. That's 40.
And you don't need to be good at math to fucking trade.
That's like 4%, no?
4%. Yeah, 4%. So he only risked probably 4%. He probably because he trades differently. He risks 80,000 to make 80,000. You know what I mean? That's how he'll do it. Or he'll risk 40,000 to make 80,000. A 1 to 2. You know what I mean?
He's not using this whole 2 mil.
Definitely not. But that's what I'm saying. He only risks fucking what? At most 4%. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta level up. Yeah. Just gotta level up. Here I'm risking a lot more than 4%. I'm risking like 12%, 15% with a 10K account.
Yeah.
But look at, and I'll show you why I don't like the way he trades. Where is it at? Oh, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Appreciate you guys for hopping on with me. I hope you guys were able to make some money with me, hopefully, and you guys have a good one. Thank you.